Do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you.
Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Willie Jolley, and
you got to move over in your Instagram.
Oh, thank you. All right, bye.
Okay, fine.
All right, everybody. We got a new system, so we're going with it. Hey, Dr. Willie Jolley and my beautiful bride.
This is Dee.
And we're the authors of the book, Make Love, Make Money, Make It Last, 10 Secrets to Shape a Great Marriage. We've been married for 40 years. Lord have mercy, 40 years. Oh, I didn't even turn on the spotlight. Go ahead, talk, Dee.
Good evening. Our topic this evening is...
Oh, you haven't said hello. You haven't said nothing.
I did. I said good evening. Good evening, everybody.
There you go. We got light now.
Thank you for joining us. This is Dee.
Taylor Jolley. Who are you?
I work with Willie.
And this Dr. Willie Jolley. Okay, we got it together now. All right, you got to stay close to me. You got to get in the frame. Got to get in the frame. There, you see that frame there? You got to stay in the frame.
Yes, sir.
All right, so it's hard with her, though. It's hard, folks. It's hard. Okay, we want to welcome you to the Jolley Marriage Show. I got my shirt on. I got to show y'all my shirt. Once in a while, someone amazing comes along.
I think you should just take the shirt off.
And here I am. But I this was given to me as a birthday gift. But I say someone amazing comes along, and here she is. How you like
so
that?
Kind.
Ooh.
You get brownie points.
I love this woman. Oh, she turns me on. We've been married 40 years. We dated 4 years before we got married because she wouldn't marry me. I had to beg and ask and plead.
He was my boy toy, and I didn't want to ruin it.
Okay, that's true. That's honest. I'll go with that. All right, so welcome everybody, wherever you may be around the country, around the world. Oh, I got to get comments. See, that's the other thing. I got to learn how to use the comments now.
So we do have to get going, sweetheart.
Oh, got comments here.
So
Greg and Linda watching from West Virginia at home. Now, I don't know. Cheryl will have to tell me what we do about the IG comments. Anybody IG, I can't see your comments at this moment. And I don't know what to do about that.
We'll just text Cheryl and we'll just keep rolling. We respect people's time.
All right, let's get going. We want to talk about something that came to our attention
that I wasn't aware of.
That we weren't aware of. We had to do research on it. The fact that you have location sharing on your phone.
We're probably the only ones who don't know about it.
And there was a conversation about somebody who had a significant other who stopped sharing their location. And it created a big brouhaha as to why they would stop sharing their location. And it was quite
it was interesting to me because I was not aware of any of that. So that's what we're going to talk about this evening.
And here's the thing.
Why do you want to share your location with somebody or everybody? Why is that?
Well, should you?
Okay.
What are your points of interest on that? Is this something that a lot of people are doing now? And some people expect it to be part of their relationship that they can know where you're at any given time. Now,
according to research, it's really also based on the age. It's just like the age and stage of life.
Okay.
But those who have not been married for 40 years.
Greg and Linda been married for 50 years.
Did they share stage? No.
Did they share their location?
Their locations. Have you always done it? First of all, when we started dating, there was no such thing.
They couldn't always have done it because we couldn't always done it because there was no phones when we started dating.
Yes, there were phones.
Not cell phones.
Not cell phones.
All right, there were no cell phones.
So the issue that what we're specifically talking about is the use of the cell phone because there is Find My Phone or the locator where you can track people. That was new to me.
Yes. And
new to me. I'm sure many other people already.
One of the people turned off their tracking, there was a big brouhaha. Now, these people were not married.
Correct.
Okay.
So then that took us down a whole nother rabbit hole as we ask questions of,
We said, what is that about?
do you share?
Who share? Why do you do it? What's the pieces, parts, the ingredients to this that create? Is it trust, or can it lead to trouble? Is it good, or can it be bad? Is it control or connection?
So there's several questions. First of all, why would you want to share location? Is it for safety?
Safety is an issue.
Is it for accountability?
Now, what does that mean? Let's see.
Is it for trust?
Mark Down said, were there even mobile phones at some point? Yeah, Mark. Such thing as mobile phones, Mark Downs. Yeah.
Okay, so should you share your phone? No. Why? And then if you say, okay, I want to share, what should you share? Should there be a limit as to time frames? Like for some, because I've read articles, they share locations from like 9 to 6. You can have parameters as to when you share information.
Okay.
So do you need to have parameters? Then, okay, married people, the rules are different. Do you share your location with your spouse 24/7? If not, what do you have to hide? I'm not that's one of the questions that I read too. Okay. And then what if you're not and you have a significant other? I don't really quite understand what significant other means. Does that mean you're not married, but you have all the privileges as if you were? Do you share your location 24/7?
So the questions there's a lot of questions because there was some drama that was generated because one of the partners who are not married turned off his location. And Mark said, now this is what Mark Down said, a nice thing, is sharing caring?
I don't know. I think it depends. Because research also says there's several articles, civic science article that talks about depends upon the kind of personality they have. Okay. So some people tend to be very private. So they don't want anybody to know where they are. They're married, not they don't want anybody to know where they are. Now, I just discovered, I could be sharing location for safety purposes. Right. I never thought about that. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
So in that case, sharing would be caring.
Yes.
Okay. But how about people who want control? I want to know where you are every minute of the day.
And then the question becomes why?
Because I want control. I want to know, are you fooling around? Are you running around? That's why. I mean, that's the easy answer, Dee.
Well, do you think if a person wants to control another, they're going to say that? I want to know where you are every minute of the day because I think you're cheating. You think that's what they would say?
To make sure you're not cheating. Not because I'm thinking cheating, to make sure you're not cheating. There's a difference. So
I don't quite the level of sophistication. So just because you know where somebody is, does that mean you have to track?
Well, let's put some dynamics here.
Okay.
There's location sharing for people who are married. As there would be also sharing of passwords for people who are married.
Okay.
All right.
But versus
location sharing for people who are dating. And would you share your password with somebody who you're dating?
No.
What do y'all say?
Why would you share? See, that's why I say they're different things. There is the location sharing, and you can turn that on and off, right? Then there's the password sharing. You don't turn your passwords on and off. Why would you share your passwords with somebody that you're not married to? They get mad at you. Y'all have a blow up. And then your passwords are gone.
Gladys says absolutely not.
Hey, Gladys.
All right. They were on recently, Gladys. If you didn't see their interview, it was fantastic. Mark Down says married, yes. Dating, no. Greg Kazera said not a big deal if married. We share everything. Since we are business partners, it's helpful to our clients. We agree. With married, we share. I have nothing that she can't access. She can pick up my phone if somebody calls and say, "Hey, Willie's in the shower." So I got, I
can pick up the phone. Now let me just say, I have a tech challenge.
But you could, if I were,
I have art with the phone.
Yeah,
I don't really want.
Stay close. Come on, close. Sometimes the phone is long.
It's intrusive.
She don't know where it is.
It's an intrusive device.
Every week, I can't find my phone. Somebody, I don't know where I put it. Oh, I can't find my phone. Anybody else deal with that? That part? I can't find my phone.
It's intrusive. So, I think I know he knows how to get him the password to my phone and stuff. I'm like.
So married, like Mark said, married, yes. Dating, no. We concur with
I can't even remember the password. Sometimes I can't remember the password. Well, I know the password to my phone, but you know that better than I do.
I do. Because sometimes I got to do business for you because you can't find your phone. Before I go any further, let me make sure everybody knows you can get your pre-release autographed copy of Rich is Good, Wealthy is Better at richisgoodwealthyisbetter.com. Only, not at Amazon, not at bookstores.
Why do you want it?
Oh, why do you want it? It does two things. One is for those who want to grow their wealth and need to know the difference between being rich and wealthy. And two is for those who want to educate their children or their family members to maintain and sustain the wealth that they work so hard for.
Okay. All right.
So let's richisgoodwealthyisbetter.com. Okay, go ahead.
I would not share passwords with somebody I'm not married to. And I need to share my pet. Well, you know where all the things are because we're in business together too. And I don't have anything to hide. Why wouldn't I want you to have access to my
Jill
passwords?
Jill Tweed Scott said, married, yes, and only share passwords in case something happens. Dating, absolutely not. So yeah, we agree.
But you know what? Generationally, Jill, we are discovering in formal research that the younger people, what are we talking about?
It is generational. That's right.
These are people we're doing in their 20s.
Okay.
Man,
we got a lot of comments. Thank you, Myron popped in. Jill said her husband started sharing location when he was driving Uber for safety reasons. Now it's just convenient, and we have it on for the boys, so we all know where we're all at. But y'all are married. There you go.
Like for children to have access to where your children are.
And your children know where the parents are.
Yes.
Okay. And families. That's family.
That's a safety issue.
But dating, no. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Delatoro McNeil said, amazing new book. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. It is. We're getting tremendous responses. One lady this weekend said, I want a box. And I was on a
that's all the Christmas. She packs Christmas boxes for family members.
Every family. She had one for every family member. So she's ordering a box. Then we had two people ordered 10 books Friday night. And look,
10 books
each book, 2 books each, 10 books each. People are wanting the children. A lady came up to me. I said, I got 4 children. I need 5 books, one for me and my husband, and one for each of them children, because they're not going through my money. They are not going to squander my money. Anyway, go ahead. You've done the research. I know you've done the research on this whole thing of location. Delatoro, you're in a different age group than we are. What do you say about and you're single and you're
who do you share? Do you share your location with your significant other, whomever you've been on your latest cruise with? Bring us up.
Stop throwing his business out into the world, please.
You know, I love you, Dale.
All right, so you blowing his kids, but let me ask you: do you share your location with your significant other? And you're single, you're not married. What about you? Because everybody else on here, but Myron Pemberton, how about you? Would you share your location with the people, person you're married, dating?
You're in a relationship with.
If you're in a relationship, okay. So give me your thoughts on that. Okay, finish. I know you got also safety is a concern.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got research takeaways. So you don't go too far to the screen. Okay, push that over. All right, go ahead.
All right. It is in the decision is based on more age category and lifestyle, which then to me means really like age category. There was a study out in 2024 on location sharing discomfort. For some, it's like you're overstepping your boundaries. And this is for when people are not married. Oh, I should go. Let's not waste time. Let me go. Evidence gaps. Most studies lump married and committed dating together. Isn't that interesting?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And this came from an article from Frontiers Papers. I never even heard of that paper. Anyway, but they were saying that in many of the studies, you feel like you married. So they lump the married, and I feel like I'm married because I've been with this person so long, even if I don't have a piece of paper, right?
I guess you're telling me something because I can tell y'all now.
Honey, you're talking so loud.
I'm being emphatic.
Oh,
I can say now until Myron said I would consider it. Okay.
Really?
Okay. All right.
If you don't think you're not gonna be with him forever? They didn't put a ring on it as what's her name?
Beyonce.
You better put a ring. I don't even have a ring. You know why I don't have a ring?
Why don't you have a ring?
I lost my diamond, and I'm punishing myself. He bought me another.
I bought another ring, but she didn't like it.
I didn't like it, so I'm
I had to get her a new.
No, I'm being cheap now. No, I don't want anything. Okay, so we're back to okay. They kind of lump it together: seriousness and cohabitation. Okay. Research says mutual access, married, serious cohabitation. And I don't know. Did they ever take me down a whole nother rabbit hole? I don't know what serious cohabitation means.
Well, serious cohabitation means that y'all are living together. Y'all are living together. You're not just visiting overnight.
Okay.
You got a toothbrush.
They said when you bring the toothbrush in.
Well, when you put your bedroom slippers in. I wouldn't know. I would just come visit, and take you out on a date.
That's because you had 4 or 5 girlfriends.
I didn't say that.
I'm saying that.
I don't know if that's true. I've been with you 44 years. Okay. 44.
I remember. Let me just say this before you're going. I can remember.
Oh Lord, here we go.
We didn't have cell phones back then.
Uh-huh.
And you would call me from somebody else's house. I knew that. How are you doing? What's up? At a certain time. That's because he had time for this person over here, time for it, and it was okay.
See, you don't know that where I was. How could you say I was calling for somebody?
You were my boy toy. It was fine. Okay, let's get back to this. All right.
Jill says all but married. Almost all but married. They're doing all the things that married people do, but they're not married.
Does that mean because you don't want to be married? That means there's still no commitment. There's no legal commitment, right?
No legal commitment. But a lot of people do common law. They are together for 20, 30 years. A lot of these Hollywood couples, they just never got married, but they got 3, 4 children, and they live together and been together for 30 years. So, what do you think? Let's see. Mark says, I love you too. I love that you two can play out marital issues here in the show. Remind us, everybody's everybody. These are marital issues that people have.
Okay.
All right,
So you're not married, but you cohabitation and you've got kids and you share like financial accounts, joint accounts, then
and some people, we've known people to buy homes together.
Then you can share a location. Yes.
Then in that case,
yes,
they're really committed to be buying a home together.
Okay. And serious commitment. That was another article that talked about that. More likely to negotiate what you're going to share, but you are going to share.
Yes.
Because it's mutually beneficial for you to do so.
Yes. Okay. But
and you're not.
But let me just say.
Okay.
My position is that for sharing, it would either be a family member or my spouse or a very close friend.
I would share for safety. I had never even thought about sharing anything. But after the deep dive into asking the questions as to why would you share? Why would you be upset?
That would be the one reason that you could consider
safety.
Sharing for safety.
Especially.
But what happens if somebody turns
Wait. Oh. Especially for females, and especially for single females who are out and about by themselves. Like I have said to you repeatedly, most things I would not go to at night. If I didn't go with you,
yes,
I'd be in bed in my flannels.
Yes,
because I don't want to be out by myself about at night.
Right.
I don't even want to get the Uber. Who are you? What's your name? I know. I've got issues. I'm working on that.
You're working on it?
Go ahead. Say not hard enough. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say it. Okay. Let's see what else. Any more comments? Any more comments? Oh, by the way, please, everybody go see the TED Talk at jollymarriage.com and share it with your friends and family members. We're getting so many more numbers. Our numbers are going up because people are telling their friends about it. That's what I want them to do.
Here's a way. Here they have some suggestions as to how you can share. You can share times from like a time frame, like during the day or in the evening when you're out. Your person who's your buddy. You say, okay, I share my location with you on the weekends when I'm out. So you'll know where I am for safety purposes. So you can create the time frame.
Okay. Yeah. You got anything else?
Well, that you have to decide why you want to share. Okay.
And the safety part. Uber has a feature now that female riders can request a female driver. I did not know that.
I did read that, but I'm so un-Ubered. I'm like,
really? A female rider?
Yes.
Wow.
When I was in Nashville.
Yeah.
That was something because that was the first time I had done Uber in ages, because you normally do the Uber things.
And she went to a church conference without me.
I went to a church. Oh my God. I went to a church conference without him, and I was so lonely.
I'm glad you were home. I'm glad you're back home. I'm glad you came home quick, because I was tired of sleeping in the bed by myself.
You only did it 2 nights.
Well, it's too long.
But that was still lonely. But the whole thing, I got to do this Uber thing by myself. Willie normally does the Uber.
Bed, nobody in there with me.
Willie normally does the Uber. Let's get back to this.
All right.
Willie normally does the Uber. So that's when I found out that you can request a female driver. I didn't request one, but my driver in both instances, I had did it 3 times, was a female each time. And the first 2 times, they did not speak English. So that was my first experience. So the Uber stuff does the translations and everything.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Okay, so look, back to this, because this is an interesting concept that we're not used to. When it came up, we were like, both of us are like, What?
So you can share for safety.
People getting upset because somebody turned off their location.
If you share for sanity, why would you share? That was one of the
safety or sanity.
Or sanity. What does that mean? I'm afraid that I don't know where you are. I don't know what you're doing. If that's the issue,
but that's a control issue.
You don't need to be with them. That's
a control issue.
Okay. So we've got safety, we've got sanity, and we just have general boundaries, and then just commitment. I just love you, and I want to be with you, even if I'm not with you. Now I can understand that, but I don't have time.
Well, this is new generation. This is a generation. We didn't have cell phones when we were dating. We only had home phones. There were no landline phones, and we communicated that way. And I just say, call me when you get to your next spot, okay? Mm-hmm. And that's how we operated. Mm-hmm. So now we got a new way of thinking, and I think that's why this is so profound. Is that this new way of thinking has created new cultures?
But I think it's very invasive. This is just my opinion. I think we have to be very careful because we experience things like dropping seeds on the top of the ground, and seldom does something actually grow, take root. And so we're very surface oriented. So if you're always on your phone checking, well, where are you? What are you doing? How can you work?
I don't know.
How can you read and absorb and think and study if you're always getting a ping or something, or somebody's here, there, everywhere? I don't quite get it. You think that's generational? I think part of
I think really a lot of this is generational. That there are things that our generation that, but like this new generation, they think in terms of their phone. It's part of them, where we have to think about our phone. Their phone is part of them.
But you have to be careful because the phone starts to think for you. You have to look. It's just like
I don't know what that means. Now, I don't know what that means. You got to explain.
Okay, so you
explain. Lucy, explain.
So you're looking at your phone. Okay, I go to yoga at 5:30 in the morning.
Okay,
for a 6 o'clock class.
Yes.
At 5:30 in the morning, 5:45 in the morning on the elevator, you're not saying good morning, hello. You're reading. You're looking at your phone. That's what I'm saying. You're not thinking. You're not saying, well, hello. How's your day? Is it good to be here? Oh, and it's kind of like the same group. There's like 20, 30 people. The phone is thinking because you don't have anything else going on in your head, but you got to look at the phone to think. That's what I feel.
I see. I was trying to get what you were meaning about that. Okay.
And that's not good.
Yes.
Because you don't develop a depth of understanding of anything because you're not reading.
You're reading the phone. We gotta go.
It's surface.
All right, look.
There's no depth of understanding. And if you're not reading and studying and pondering, then you're very limited in your thoughts and your communication. So you imagine all kinds of things.
Okay. All right. Well, look, our time is up. There was an interesting concept. We wanted to talk about it. Here's what the consensus says. Sharing information sharing is fine if you're married. But if you're not married, then it depends. What's it for? Safety, or is it for control, or for trust? What's the reasoning? And then you can have the dialogue on it.
If it's control or trust, neither one of those is really good. At least I don't think.
That's that we agree on that.
Okay.
All right. But safety is one that makes sense. Okay. Look, we got to go.
For all of us.
I want to again tell everybody to go and see our TED Talk at JolleyMarriage.com. How to never ever argue again in marriage. We've been married for 40 years. Haven't had an argument in 38 years. You want to learn how we did that and not argue? Go watch the TED Talk. We want everybody to take advantage of the last few of the first edition hardcover collector's item books that we have left, people are buying them so quickly that they're going to be gone shortly. Then once these first edition versions are gone, then everybody will be getting the one that will have millions and millions and millions of copies printed. These are less than 2,000 copies were ever printed. You want one of those. Go to richisgood.wealthyisbetter.com. This book is going to change your finances today and your legacy for the future. Let's see, last few things. Thank you, Myron Pemberton, for all your kind words. And the Pembertons, both Myron and his sister-in-law Gladys, and her terrific husband, Ron. Thank you, Mark Downs, and all of the folks who tuned in. Thank y'all. We are trying a new system. How you like our new system of Instagram all in one? It's
all on one screen.
Yeah, we can do that. Our time is up. Thank you for yours. Here we go. Going out.
I would say think location for safety. Think location maybe control. Is there a need in terms of with your children or those that you supervise? Huh? How about that?
That's good. Hear my shirt again. Once in a while, someone amazing comes into your life. And the actual shirt says, and here I am. But I swore to say, and it is her. My bride came to my life, and she's amazing. And I'm grateful. All right.
Thank you.
All right. See y'all next week.
You.
All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you.